Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Tabletop Baseball Game of the Week. This week we're going to play a little Strat-O-Matic, and we're going to go back to July 17th, 1941, and that is the day that Joe DiMaggio's 56-game hitting streak came to an end, and it was against the Cleveland Indians, and Al Smith was pitching, and so we're going to replay that game. We're going to see if Joe can keep his streak going, or if the Indians really can put it into his streak. So here we go. Yankees, Indians. Joe DiMaggio's hit streak is on the line. 1941. Strat-O-Matic. Let's play ball. Okay, so let's take a look at the starting lineups for the two teams. For the Yankees, Johnny Sturm, which I'm sure at some point I'll call him Johnny Strum, but it's Sturm. Red Rolfe, Tommy Henrich, Joe DiMaggio, Joe Gordon, Buddy Rozar, Charlie Keller, Phil Rizzuto, Lefty Gomez on the mound. For the Indians, Ray Weatherly, Ken Keltner, Lou Boudreau, Jeff Heath, G. Walker, Oscar Grimes, Ray Mack, Raleigh Hemsley, and Al Smith pitching for the Indians. So here we go. Let's get things started. Johnny Strum to lead it. See, Johnny Sturm to lead it off for the Yankees. But first of all, I need to get this on the screen. Okay, here we go. Johnny Sturm to lead it off. 5-11. Lefty-lefty matchup. It's a fly ball left field. X. Left fielder's a 4. G. Walker. He's a 4. That's on the left. That's a 16. And a 4. I guess 16. He does fly out to left. It was close though. It was a tough play, but he made it. Red Rolfe now, one away. 3-6 is a fly out to center field. Tommy Henrich with 2 down, 4-4 versus a left-hander. Fly ball center field. Center fielder Roy Weatherly. He's a 3. And that is a 1. That is going to be a double. So tough play. Couldn't get to it. Tommy Henrich with the double. That brings up Joe DiMaggio. Can he get a hit? A 1-7. Yeah, he can get a hit. 1-7 versus a left-hander is a double. And that's going to score Henrich. So much for going hitless on this day. In this game. Put an end to that in a hurry. A 6-10 versus a right-hander. This is a singles, ballpark effect singles. Cleveland. And a right-hander. It's going to be a 1-10 for a single. And that's a 4. So that is a single for Joe Gordon. And the runner advances 1 base. So first and third now with 2 down, Buddy Rozar, the batter. 5-9 versus a right-hander is a ground ball shortstop X. And Boudreau is a 1. That's a 5. That is going to be a ground out to shortstop. To end the inning. So for the Indians, Roy Weatherly to lead it off. Already down 1-0. And that's a 6-4. 6-4 versus a left-hander is a ground ball shortstop. Rizzuto is a 2. And that's going to be a ground out to the shortstop. He makes the play. Tough play, but he made it. Get the cards on there better. Ken Keltner. A 6-7 versus a right-hander. It's ground ball to second base. Another tough play in the hole. Joe Gordon is a 1. And that's a 13. That is a ground out to second base. 2 away for Lou Boudreau. The shortstop at 2-10. The left-hander is a pop out to third base. Back to the top of the order. Oh, no. Top of the second, sorry. For the Yankees, Charlie Keller. 4-3. 4-3 versus a left-hander. Fly ball center field. Tough play for Roy Weatherly. He's a 3. That's a 14. And that is a fly out. He does make the play. So Phil Rizzuto now with a 2-5. 2-5 is a split chance. 1-15 is a triple. It is a 14. So a triple for Phil Rizzuto. That's going to bring up Lefty Gomez with a man on third and 1 out. And a 6-5. Lefty Gomez, he does bat left. 6-5. Fly ball center field B. And the runner will hold. Oh, sorry. Runner on third scores. So that should be a sacrifice there for Lefty Gomez. Johnny Sturm. Almost said Strum, but it's Johnny Sturm. 5-8 versus a left-hander. Pop out to second. So the Yankees tack on another run, and Joe DiMaggio has his hit streak continue. Bottom of the second out for the Indians. I did not flip the card. Jeff Heath, a 6-6. So left-handers, they fly out to left field. G. Walker, the 5-5 versus a right-hander is a strikeout. And Oscar Grimes, 6-8 versus a right-hander is another strikeout for Lefty Gomez. Top of the third now, Red Rolfe to lead it off for the Yankees. A 2-5 versus a left-hander. That's a walk. So man on first, Tommy Henrich. And he's going to hit and run. With Rolfe on first, that's going to make him a hit and run, a B. That's a 9. And a 9 says ground ball to shortstop, batter is safe. Runner is out. So fielder's choice. And out at second, it's 6-4. Fielder's choice. So nothing doing there for the Yankees. Brings up Joe DiMaggio. Runner on first and one out. And a 2-7. Ground ball to second base C. To second base. So 2 down now. A runner on second, Joe Gordon. With the 5-7. There's a right-hander. Second base, Ray Mack is a 2. And that is a 3. And so he does get him. Just barely. But he does get him. So the Indians hold the Yankees for the first time today. Move to the bottom of the third for the Indians. Ray Mack, a 4-8 right-hander. 1-8 is a single. And that's an 18. That is a line out to third base. 1 away. Raleigh Hemsley now with 1 out. And a 1-7. So the left-handers, they fly out to left. That brings up Al Smith. He's using the same card as Gomez. And a 2-11 as a strikeout. So 3 up, 3 down. We move to the top of the fourth. 2-0 Yankees. Joe Gordon is not. Did I not flip the card? Buddy Rozar is batting with a 4-7 to right-hander. It grounds out to shortstop. 1 away. Charlie Keller now with 1 out. A 3-4. 3-4 is a home run versus a left-hander. That is a home run for Charlie Keller. And I hit an extra button. Do that all the time. So another run for the Yankees. Solo home run. The only positive for the Indians. Phil Rizzuto now, the 3-10. 3-10 versus the left-hander as they fly out to right field. It's going to bring up lefty Gomez. And a 4-6. 4-6 versus a left-hander is a walk. So Gomez walks, brings up Johnny Sturm. And a 6-5. It is a fly out to right field. So another run for the Yankees. Makes it 3-0 now. The game is still within reach for the Indians. Top of the order, Ray Weatherly and a 2-5 is a split chance. 1-6 is going to be a single, and that's an 8. So that's a line out to the first baseman. 1 away. Ken Keltner on a 3-11. It grounds out to first base. Lou Boudreau, 5-7. Right-handers, flies out to center field. So 3 up, 3 down for the Yankees. And Red Rolf to lead it off, top of the 5th. 4, 8. There's a left-hander. Split chance. 1 to 5 is a triple. 6. And it is a 6. So that is a single for Red. Red's on first. Tommy Henrich. Do we try to hit and run again? Or how about just a bunt? How about a bunt? And he is going to square around a bunt. Infield is coming in, so that's a 9. It's going to make him a B. And a 9, batters thrown out. Runners advance 1 base. So 1 away now, man on second. Joe D at the plate, 5'9". It's a right-hander. Is a shortstop. Tough play for the shortstop. And shortstop Lou Boudreaux is a 1. And that's an 8. That is going to be, what's his error rating? Is an E28. An E28 and a 3 is a 1 base error. E6 is a shortstop. Yep. So DiMaggio reaches on an error. First and third, 1 out. And Joe Gordon at the plate, a 1-8. There's a lefty. Ground ball to shortstop A. That is a double play. Gets him out of the inning. The old double play gets him out of the inning. So Jeff Heath to lead it off, bottom of the 5th for the Indians. The 5-7 versus the left-hander is a strikeout. And G. Walker now, 3-6. So left-hander to pop out to second. 2 down now for Oscar Grimes. Nobody on. 4-7. So right-hander, that's a walk. So Oscar Grimes gets on with 2 down now. And Ray Mack trying to keep it going. 3-5. 3-5 versus the left-hander is a strikeout. So Lefty Gomez cruising right along. The 3-0 lead. Buddy Rosar to lead it off for the Yankees in the top of the 6th. That's a 5-8. 5-8 is versus a right-hander as they line out to second base. 1 away. Brings up Charlie Keller. 3-10. Versus the left-hander. And that is a ballpark effects home run, which again is a 1-9 1-9 1-9 for a home run versus, and that is a 4. So Charlie Keller goes deep again. 2 home runs for Charlie Keller. He's got Al Smith's number, apparently. Phil Rizzuto now with 1 away, nobody on, 2-7. And that is a single. So the Yankees have something going here. Brings up the pitcher, Lefty Gomez. 5-7. 5-7 versus a left-hander, ground ball to second base. And Ray Mack is a 2. And that's a 4. And that's a ground ball A. So it's going to be a double play. 4-6-3 double play. And Johnny Strum will lead it off next inning. So the Yankees pick up another run on a solo shot. Raleigh Hemsley to lead it off for the Indians at 2-6. Can Raleigh Hemsley get the Indians on the board and get their first hit, by the way, which I haven't been. He is going to get a hit. That's a 2-6. Haven't really been paying attention to that, but they do not have a hit. That is a double. So there goes the no-hitter for Lefty Gomez. And that's going to bring up a pinch hitter with a man on second. It's going to bring up Hal Trosky. Excuse me. Hal Trosky to bat. The man on second, a 6-7 versus a left-hander. Ground ball to second base. X. Joe Gordon is a 1. And that's a 4. And that's a ground ball A. Runner on second. So he will hold. So looking back, goes to first for the out. Top of the order now, man on second. Roy Weatherly, 5-5 versus a left-hander is a strikeout. 2 down, Ken Keltner. It's a 6-4 versus a right-hander. Shortstop. Phil Rizzuto is a 2. And that is a 6. And that is a ground out to the shortstop. So the Indians will have to bring in a new pitcher. And that is going to be Jim Bagby. Jim Bagby to pitch, facing the top of the order. For the Yankees, Johnny Sturm, a 1-6. Right-hander now, grounds out to the pitcher. Brings up Red Rolfe. And a 3-7 versus a right-hander is a single. Runner on first. 1 out. Tommy Henrich, 6-7. So left-hander's a ground ball to second base. I wish I could remember these better. Ray Mack is a 2. And a 2, and that's a 5. It's a ground ball A. It's going to be a double play. Four, 6, 3 double play. Gets him out of the inning. And Lou Boudreau to lead it off for the Indians. Bottom of 7. 5, 7. 5, 7 versus a right-hander. Fly out to center field. Brings up the left-hander Jeff Heath to face the left-hander Gomez. And that's a 3-9. That's a strikeout. G. Walker, 2 away, nobody on. And a 4-6. Right-hander, that's a walk. So runner on first, 2 away for Oscar Grimes and a 6-10 versus a right-hander. He grounds out to third base to end the inning. So Joe DiMaggio to lead it off for the Yankees in the top of the 8th. And a 6-9. It's going to be a ground out to the first baseman. Joe Gordon now with 1 away and a 4-4. Fly ball center field X. Center field Ray Weatherly is a 3. That's a 19. That is a fly out to center field. So 2 away, nobody on. Buddy Rozar. And a 2-6 versus a right-hander. Grounds out to shortstop. Bottom of the 8th now. 1 hit for the Indians. Can they get something going? Ray Mack. A 1-3. Ballpark effect singles. And that's going to be 1 to 10. Needs a 1 to 10 for a single. He doesn't get it. That's a 16. So he lines out to second base. Raleigh Hemsley, 1 away, nobody on. 5-9. Okay. But Raleigh Hemsley is a weak in the power category, so and that is a 6. So instead, that's a single. So instead of a home run, that is a single for Raleigh Hemsley because he has no power whatsoever. So man on first, 1 out. That's going to bring up a pinch hitter. And it is going to be Soup Campbell. Not Campbell Soup, but Soup Campbell. A man on first and 1 away. And a 2-2. Ground ball to second base A. It's going to be a double play. 4-6-3. Double play to end the inning. That will bring up, now the Indians will need to bring in a pinch or a new pitcher. Okay, so the Indians have put in Clint Brown to pitch. It's a 1-7 1-7 versus a right-hander. Fly up to center field. Two away for or one out. Phil Rizzuto is up. 5-7. There's a right-hander. Ground out to shortstop. It's going to bring up the pitcher. Lefty Gomez try to get the complete game. A 1-7 is a strikeout. He's got two-hitter going. And we move to the bottom of the ninth. It's the top of the order for the Indians. Down 4-0. A 1-3. Ground out to the pitcher. So one away. Ken Keltner, the batter. 5-8. There's a right-hander. And he walks him. So one on, one out. Lou Boudreau of 3-8. 3-8 versus a left-hander. Possible home run here. 1-12 is going to be a home run. That is a 7. That is a home run for Lou Boudreau. Makes it a 4-2 game. And one more hit or a walk. Lefty Gomez is going to have to come out. 1-5. 1-5 versus a left-hander. 1-8 is a triple. And a 13 is going to be a single. So that's going to be all for Lefty Gomez. That's going to bring in Johnny Murphy for the Yankees. Johnny Murphy, there he is. So one out, one on. And G. Walker, the batter. Righty-righty matchup. And a 2-5. 2-5 is a single. Runners advance 2 bases. First. And things getting a little dicey with one out now. Oscar Grimes with a 4-6. It's a right-hander. That is a single to center field with no stars. So Heath will score a 1-7. He's going to just go one base. So 4-3 now, first and second, and Ray Mack is up. Can they get the double play? Oh, 6-5. There's a right-hander, a ground ball B. So the runner, it's going to be a fielder's choice. And that was a 6-5. It's going to be a fielder's choice. It's going to be a 3-6 fielder's choice. And runner goes to third. First and third. 2 down. And Raleigh Hemsley, the batter. 5-7 right-hander. Struck him out. Struck him out to end the game. Wow, coming down to the wire. So let's see. The Indians end up with 6 hits. Most of them coming right at the end there. Gomez gets the win. Murphy with the save. And Smith the loss. And we'll take a little quick look here at the box score. If I get the right button there. See, DiMaggio got a hit. He got this one hit, his very first at bat, and an RBI. So the hit streak continues, but not really. He did have a 19-game hitting streak after this game. Started up another one, 19 games, I believe. So the Indians make a gallant effort, try to come back, but not just fall one run short. Gomez went 8 1/3, 7 strikeouts. Ended up giving up 3 runs and 4 hits. So that's going to do it for this week. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Take care and God bless.